Hey guys, it's Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be speaking about a dream that I had just had on March 29th. It's not a long dream, it's pretty quick, but there's a little message behind it, I guess, either for me or for someone else. I don't know. So anyway, I was at a bank teller and I was waiting for money. So I was like on a line. And all of a sudden it felt like as if the line turned into as if I was waiting to take a shower. Now there was a bunch of other people there behind me. So I'm guessing the feeling that I got that I was in the military. And then my grandfather appeared and he was showing me a fish tank and he was showing me a secret compartment. So say you have the glass fish tank like this, right? And then there was like a piece of like glass or mirror inside that you were able to hide and store cigarettes and cigars, which is so weird. I don't know why they had to be hidden, but it was a secret compartment. And the emphasis of the dream was cigarettes having a rubber band tied tightly around the top, and then a match, an individual match was basically tied together on the end of the rubber band. So you have the cigarette here, the rubber band was tied tightly here, and then a single match was attached to each individual cigarette. Now, it was the type of match where you can just light off of anything. I forgot what those are called, but yeah, the ones that can be lit off by themselves. Anyway, so I don't know what the emphasis of the dream was. I don't know if that's like him visiting me or if anybody knows anyone in military, like if this was a thing. My grandfather, he was in Vietnam. He was in Vietnam. He was a medic. And I do remember him telling me a story when I was a little girl that one time he was patrolling the shoreline along the beach, and they had to be careful because what they would do is they would look for a lit up cigarette. So guys would, while they were on duty, I guess get bored and have an urge for a cigarette, and they would smoke. But most men got killed that way because if anybody was scouting out the area, the ash on the cigarette would be an indicator, and people would shoot. But anyway, I don't know why he would show me that. If this is a thing in the military where they used to put a rubber band around each cigarette so that they didn't have to go looking for a match. Like, I don't know if this is real. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the message is. But anyway, the only thing that I can say to you is if you have a veteran in your life, reach out to them. I talk to veterans all day, every day. I help them out. And some of the stories I hear are quite heartbreaking. I don't know if our government does the right thing by our vets. I mean, the stories that I hear, if I tell you anyone that's 80 and up who is most likely involved in, I think it's called Code Orange, Orange Agent. Anyway, a lot of these guys have missing medical files. There was apparently like, one of the veterans told me that there was a fire in, I think it was like Illinois, or I forgot what state he had said, but apparently where a lot of the veterans' medical files were stored got destroyed. So therefore, you know, they're not eligible for their medical claims, et cetera, et cetera. It's just so. I mean, these guys they run through flaming hoops. I got to be real honest with you, and I really I love what I do, but at the same time, it just the stories kind of get me. So yeah, guys, let's not forget about our veterans. Like, even if this message was just to get me to talk about it, reach out to them, ask them if they need help. And when they're grumpy, listen, when I get the grumpiest ones, those are the ones at the end of the phone call. I was like, that was my favorite guy because it reminds me of my grandfather, you know, tough exterior, mean, but a bowl of mush on the inside. So please don't forget about them. They've worked hard. They've served our country to protect us, and they are so often forgotten. It's, you know, if you see one sitting on a street corner, because we see a lot of drug use, homelessness, a lot of mental issues, buy them a meal. What does it take? You know, run inside the supermarket, grab them a salad and a drink or whatever, a sandwich. But let's be more kind to our veterans, guys, okay? Because let's not forget, they did a lot of work for us and they've earned their rights, all right? Just because their uniform comes off doesn't mean we don't have to still honor and respect them. So check up on a loved one if you have any vets in your family. All right, guys. Even though it wasn't that important, if anybody knows if this is a real thing with the match and the light, I don't know. I'm just curious to know if it means anything. All right, see you in the next one. Take care.